What is going on, everybody? Welcome to episode number 21 of our Texas Rangers franchise. And in today's episode, we're going to be taking on the Seattle Mariners. But first, an update. We have some All-Star Game rosters to take a look at. So for AAA, we did have a few players, and I'm going to show you guys those players right here and right now. So we got C.D. Pelham going to make an All-Star appearance. He's going to be the starting closer. Gotta love that. Gotta love that. Looking a little bit further down at the pitching staff, there's nobody else there worth mentioning, because we're only worried about the Texas Rangers minor league all-stars. Cheslor Cuthbert going to be the starting third baseman, along with Andy Ibanez going down there as being a backup fill-in type of player at second base. Then you have Willie Calhoun, who's hitting .313, having a good season down in the minor leagues for the AAA affiliate. So taking a look here at the AL All-Stars that made it. We didn't have a single starting pitcher that made the cut for the All-Star vote, but we did get Jose Leclerc into the big show, the big dance for the All-Star game. Isaiah Kenner-Flefer going to be the starting catcher for your AL All-Stars. That's pretty interesting, right? He's up to a 73 overall. He's hitting really good, hitting over 300. No shortstops, no third basemen, no second basemen, no left field, no center field, even though some of our guys are playing really, really well. And Nelson Cruz is going to make the All-Star team as probably the designated hitter. Probably. I think the game's being played in PNC Park. Could be wrong about that, so therefore they wouldn't have a designated hitter. And I don't think he's going to end up playing, though. He's going to be one of those guys that doesn't get in. He's on the team, but he doesn't get in. We'll see. I know the managers try their very hardest to get everybody in to the All-Star game with some action, but it doesn't always happen that way. Some guys just have to sit the bench, just like in real life. All right, guys, so let's get into this rivalry game here against the Seattle Mariners. And, guys, we're going up against Zach Wheeler. We've played him a couple times so far, once in spring training, I think once even in season gameplay so far in this year number 2 sim. And if you guys actually want to go check out a YouTuber, one of my buddies here on YouTube, T&J, who's very supportive of my channel when I was really, really young on YouTube, and he's doing a Seattle Mariners franchise. Now, I know a lot of you guys are actual Rangers fans, so you guys might not be interested in that, watching a rival team, but if you guys like baseball overall, he does a really good job with his Seattle Mariners franchise, so go check him out. TNJ. The letter T, the letter N, and a J. So go check him out. Elivs Andrus, though, going to extend his hitting streak to 25 games. So, guys, he is about halfway through to 50. Remember, the all-time hit streak is 56. So if he gets to 57... well, he just broke Joe DiMaggio's hitting streak, guys. So we got a long way to go for that, but it's worth tracking. So you guys can see Elivs Andrus couldn't push us over the top there. He did get that single up the middle. He's trying his best, guys. Trying his best. But Nelson Cruz comes up, gets that line drive, and he's out. So we're going to go watch Mike Minor and the defense work here against the Seattle Mariners offense. And Malik Smith looks like he's out to me. Josh Fuentes making that really, really tough play look relatively easy, and it looks like he's out to me. So we're going to see what the challenge call is. It seems like every episode we've got right now, Chris Woodward's being tested, and he's being tested early on. They will call him out, so good stuff there by Fuentes and the defense for the Rangers. D. Gordon got on with a base hit up the middle. Now he's going to go ahead and steal off the lefty Mike Minor. Still can't hold him on. And up against Mitch Haniger, he's going to throw a slider a little bit inside and a little bit high, but we're going to get the call. So strike 3 is called, and D. Gordon's going to third. Kenner-Flefer, though, can't get the throw down, and I honestly thought he was out here on the tag by Fuentes, but for whatever reason that we couldn't even challenge that call. Couldn't even challenge that. So unfortunately, we couldn't do that. We couldn't challenge it. That would have been, I believe it would have been the out number 3. Wouldn't have had to deal with Ryan Healy. But you guys can see Nomar Mazara is going to make the play out there in right field down foul territory. So there's another base hit for Mazara. And he has been really swinging the bat really well here lately. Taking the ball the other way, doing some good things, letting it travel. So he's looking pretty solid. He's looking like he's going to have a big second half, which would be really good for us. Patrick Wisdom, though, is going to strike out on a slider by Zach Wheeler. And just take a look at the pitch count right now, guys. 45 pitches in the second inning. So we are making Wheeler work here. Here's a dive by Haniger. He can't control it. So you guys can see now we got runners on first and second base here. Kenner-Flefer with that base hit. And here's Delano DeShields Jr. going to lift the fly ball out to left. Domingo Santana out there in left field going to take care of this one. So through 2, got 3 hits, no runs across. So we threatened, but we couldn't come up in the clutch. Mike Minor, on the other hand, pitching efficiently, extremely efficiently. Here's a slider to Addison Russell, and he's going to lift the line drive out to Nomar Mazara. That's 15 pitches, 5 outs. So it's basically on average taking him 3 pitches to get an out. I mean, that's efficient as heck. Kyle Seager going to strike out here on a check swing, and we're out of the 2nd inning. So let's go to the top of the 3rd. Wheeler going to hit Ridin Rosters. 53 pitches right now in the 3rd, and here is another wild throw. So again, guys, a lot of balls, not a lot of strikes here for Wheeler. 55 pitches. What a ground ball. Back to Wheeler, and then toss it over to first to Healy to make the play, but Andrus moves Odor over to second base. Remember, he got to second base from the wild pitch after being hit. So Joey Gallo takes the walk on 4 straight balls, excuse me. And 3-1 count here, and a close pitch, but the umpire's not giving Wheeler the call here. 65 pitches now with the bases loaded, and Nomar Mazara coming up to bat here. 2-1 count. Now's the time to stay hot here, kid. Oh, foul ball. Foul ball high and inside. That slider just caught a little bit of part of the plate there. 13 balls and 9 strikes so far in this inning, guys, for Zach Wheeler. I was not kidding with you about the inefficiencies of his pitching so far in this game. So he gets a ground ball, and Mazara is going to ground out in that double play. So kind of got a little lucky there. So Wheeler gets out of the inning. We threaten. We can't get it done. Can't get it done in the clutch. But look at this guy. Dylan Moore going to hit a solo home run, his 6th on the season. He's batting under the Mendoza line. And for a guy that was pitching amazingly through 3 innings, is now losing. So, I don't know, guys. I still feel like we've got a really good chance here in this game to take this one home. Patrick Wisdom going to hit a double down the left field line. Domingo Santana cuts it off, but he's not going to get it back in time before Wisdom gets to 2. And here's Connor Falefa with a base knock back up the gap. And look at this. He's going to be going all the way to 2. Going to get an RBI double. This game is now tied. 80 pitches in the 4th. 86 now. 86 pitches. Ridin Rosters going to lift the fly ball out to left, though. And this inning's over. So at least we tied the game, and we've made Zach Wheeler now throw basically an entire game's worth of pitches. Like, he's going to be coming out here pretty soon. I can tell you guys that. But in a tied game, it's like, are you going to make him throw 120? Like, what's the cutoff there? So we'll see what happens. But I can tell you, with a manager's mind, you can't let that guy go much further, even in a 1-1 game there. So in the 5th inning, 98. He's approaching 100 through 5 innings, guys. So Nelson Cruz going to get a base hit here. Right fielder Mitch Haniger cannot make the diving effort there to avoid that base hit. Nomar Mazara, close pitch there, but he's going to take a walk. He's up to 106 through 5. Runners on first and second. Josh Fuentes, though, going to round out to second base. It's D. Gordon flipping over to Addison Russell. And we are, again, out of the inning. We threaten with another runner on scoring position, and we can't get it done. So now it's up to Mike Minor and the defense here. Patrick Wisdom going to get this ground ball. Touch first base. Get that second out, that much-needed second out. Here's Yasmani Grandal, a free agent that we were looking to acquire this offseason. We were also looking to acquire Zach Wheeler. Decided not to go that route. He's having a pretty decent run this year. Already got him out earlier on in this matchup, so Minor scouted him very well. We know how to attack him. He's already down 0-2. 56 pitches here for Minor, but a base hit for Grandal. And with that 12 speed, Mazara with his good arm would have had him if Patrick Wisdom was holding on to first base. Luckily, though, a line drive right at him. That's going to be the 3rd out of the inning. Jarrell Cotton coming on to relieve Zach Wheeler, so they finally pull him after exceeding over 100 pitches in the 6th inning. And we see Patrick Wisdom going to strike out here against Cotton. Kiner Falefa is going to strike out as well. So early on in Cotton's outing, 2 strikeouts, 2 batters. Third batter, Delino DeShields comes on, gets a double, and then we see a little looper here, and what? Domingo Santana just lets it drop right in front of him. Dude, you got 2 outs, dive for it. The runner's running anyway. You might as well just go all out for it, but he doesn't, and Rougned Odor gets an RBI single, and on a full count here, after a ball is taken by Andrus, Odor attempts to steal, probably thinking we were trying to do a little hit and run there, and a missed call, a missed sign by Andrus. He didn't end up swinging the bat there, and we're going to be out of the inning. So Elivs Andrus leads off the next inning in the top of the 7th. 0-2 count. He's going to hit a base hit over here. So now Andrus has 2 hits on the ball game. 2-2 count here to Joey Gallo, and a curveball that, wow, that was a pretty decent curve, guys. You got to give it to him. 77 on the inside part of the plate. Just really hard to judge if that was going to slide, if that was going to move down, if that was a changeup, if it came out of a fastball. It's hard. It's definitely a hard pitch to determine here. But look at Nomar Mazara getting a really good pitch to hit here. Broke right down the middle of the plate. He's going to put a good swing on it. But unfortunately, Mallex Smith out there, the good outfielder that he is going to make that play. Let's go to the bottom of the 7th, and Mike Minor still out there. 76 pitches in. And Fuentes calls him off, luckily. It's what you're supposed to do. Call the pitcher off. Don't let the pitcher catch fly balls or pop-ups in the infield. Not good. Not good. Delino DeShields is going to make this out in center field. Now we have 7, 8, and 9 coming up in the top of the 8th inning. But here's another base hit by Patrick Wisdom. So he's got 2 hits on the game so far. And, dude, what are you so excited about? Actually, I should be excited because I'm finally hitting with Patrick Wisdom. I haven't been able to at all so far in this dynasty, in this franchise. I have not been able to do it very well at all. Kiner Falefa going to get on with a walk. DeShields, 0-2 count, going to swing and miss at a fastball high and inside. Too close. You got to swing. So runner on first and second base here with 2 down, and an opportunity yet again for the Rangers offense to come through and tack on more runs, get some more insurance, and Odor flies out to Addison Russell. Here's a big-time shot deep to center field, and Delino DeShields is going to run this one down. Yasmani Grandal, 0-2. He's going to hit a ground ball back to Odor. He's going to make the nice little flip back over to Patrick Wisdom for the second out. 87th pitch here, 88th, to Dylan Moore, the guy who hit that solo home run off Minor. Looks like he's got him figured out, back to that 200 type of batting average. He's going to swing and miss, strike 3. Let's go to the top of the 9th. Nelson Cruz with 2 down. He's going to go deep. Oh, Domingo Santana at the wall. He just has to just move his arm just up a little bit, and he makes that catch at the wall. So Cruz tried to get that insurance run, that much-needed one, to go up by 2 to get it to be a 3-1 game. We don't get it. So 1-run ball game here still. Mallex Smith on with a base hit. D. Gordon going to bunt him over, and oh, what a play by Rougned Odor. That's a tough play, man. Both these guys, these speedy guys, Mallex Smith and D. Gordon, running down each line. That's a tough play. So here's Mitch Haniger going to put a huge shot into this one, but it's not going to be enough to get out. And wow, interestingly enough, 92 speed Mallex Smith decides not to tag up here. I guess you don't want to make the 3rd out at third base. Of course, that's the general rule of thumb here. But you got to ask yourself, with Ryan Healy, the righty, coming up, do you want the lefty, Mike Minor, to be pitching to him? And it looks like, as far as this game is concerned, his attributes are actually worse against lefties than it is compared to righties. So this is a plus matchup for Mike Minor. Maybe it's a neutral. If anything, it's neutral to plus Mike Minor. So we're already in a 2-0 count here. Oh, he's gonna go to the right side, right down that first base foul line, and he's gonna hit that foul ball. 98th pitch, and he's timing him up a little bit, guys. He took him deep right there, but foul. 2-2 count. One more pitch. Wow, the changeup low and away. And Healy stays alive. Are we going to blow this, guys, or are we going to come through? 2-2. 100th pitch right here. Inside. Healy takes it foul, so he fights it off. 101. Teach us 101 pitching, Mike Minor. Fly ball. Mazara camps underneath it. Gonna make the play. Gonna make the out here, guys. So awesome job by Mike Minor. He throws a complete game. And you know what's funny? He just threw a complete game against my Detroit Tigers. Like, come on, what are the odds of that? I played this game last night. Well, by the time I'm posting this will be on Friday. You guys are watching this on Friday. I'm voicing it on Thursday. I played this game on Wednesday. Mike Minor threw his complete game against Detroit on Thursday. So I was a day early to the Mike Minor complete game party. But you guys can see his numbers there. 6 strikeouts. He had an amazing game. Amazing game. There's nothing else to say other than that. Let's take a look at the simulation games here. Simulated about a week. Looking at that Seattle series, though. It's a 3-game set against them. And we're in a heated battle. We're in a very, very heated battle for that AL West title and that race. And with Ronald Guzman coming on and being healthy, we got to make room for him. We got to make room for him. And everybody on this team has been playing either above their potential or above their pay grade. And the only guy that's not is Sean Kelly. So we had to drop him down to AAA, which means we got to drop another player from AAA to double to make room for him. But this is not good, guys. This is not good. This is not the time that you want to be losing games like this. This is bad. This is really bad. Roger Ashley gets hurt for about 1 to 2 weeks, and that losing streak has cost us first place. So now we're down a half a game. Not good to Seattle. Sucks. So, guys, it's trade deadline day, and we're going to make a move. We're going to make a move in this episode. So we're going to try to spice some things up here. We're looking at Corey Knebel from Milwaukee. He's from Texas, so we could bring him back into his hometown state. But I just didn't like the idea of trading Yohander Mendez to include him in that deal for an 82 overall pitcher, kind of aging a little bit. Didn't make a lot of sense to me. We could trade Willie Calhoun or one of our right fielders like Palma for Archie Bradley. That would have been a really good move to make. I feel like, on paper it seems like that's the move to make. But again, I don't want to give up on some of our young guys quite yet. I want to keep that. I want to keep that intact. We were looking at Felipe Vasquez. We were looking at Edwin Diaz. Zach Granite was a big part of both of those trades, and I didn't want to move him yet. I feel like he's more established than Juan Pablo or Julio Pablo Martinez and Leo Tavares. So, guys, we're going to go with Alex Colomé. He was cheap. He was very cheap for the guys that we had to get rid of. And with acquiring him now, we had to make room for him. So Zach Granite is going to get moved down to AAA level, which is unfortunate because there's nobody else to move down. I mean, look at the roster here. You can't move any of these other players down. He seems like he's the odd man out to get moved to the AAA level. It sucks. He was hitting really well, 320, but that's just part of the biz, guys, part of the business. But if you guys look at his numbers here, he's 73 with the A potential. He can play all the outfield spots. He's a left-handed hitter. He's good. I just think that he's got more establishment and more major league experience that he could eventually come in and be one of our big-time outfielders for this team. Once Nelson Cruz is gone, maybe Delano DeShields starts asking for way too much money. Maybe Joey Gallo ends up moving back to first base, which might be an option given Ronald Guzman isn't really taking the next step. There's still a lot of things at play here, and I feel like he's more major league ready and able to step in and do some good things for us versus what Leo Tavares and Julio Pablo Martinez are going to give us right now. They still got to groom down in AAA and down in AA level. So, guys, I will see you in the next episode on Sunday. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know, how did you like the trade? Do you like acquiring Alex Colomé? Is there another move that you guys think that I should make? I'm going to wait to play the next game because I want to know. We're just sitting there at the save file for the trade deadline, so I'm not going to move past it, but you guys let me know in the comment section. Who do you think we should target? Is there a player on your mind that you think would help this club push over the top? I felt like we needed a reliever, so we got Alex Colomé, a major league ready and proven commodity. So, guys, leave a like if you like this thing, and I will see you guys on Sunday for the next episode. As always, peace.